This is my tuk-tuk driver. And he's got his little boy with him as a passenger. And yeah, so he's taking me to, I'm going to do a video on Eon Mall, a Western shopping centre today. So you will be on YouTube tonight, alright? So I'll put you on YouTube. So I'm going to do a video on Eon Mall number 1, which is a Western type supermarket and a Western style shopping mall, but everything in the shopping mall is really, really expensive. You know, it's cheaper to buy it at the markets, but I'm going to show you the whole shopping mall and I'll go into the Western supermarket. So if you're coming here and you're wanting some of your favourite Western food, well, you can buy it at the Western supermarket. It's a bit bumpy in the old tuk-tuk, no suspension. So my ride from my apartment to the shopping mall, Eon Mall number 1, because there are also an Eon Mall number 2, and they're building an Eon Mall number 3, which is not completed. So we're going to Eon Mall number 1, which was the very first one built. So it's not very far, and it's costing 4,000 real in this tuk-tuk here, 4,000 real, which equals $1. We'll wait till I get to the shopping mall and I'll start filming. Right, we're at Eon Mall. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for the ride. Righto. So we've reached the Aeon Mall and this is Starbucks coffee outside the entrance, which, you know, I never ever go to Starbucks. You know, you may disagree with me and, you know, leave a comment down below, but, you know, they're one of the world's largest polluters. Everything comes in plastic and plastic straws and everything's disposable. And their coffee is, you know, overpriced. You're only just paying for the name. But, you know, that's only my point of view. You may disagree. But this is at the start of the Eon Mall. So the entrance is over there. So we'll go in and I'll show you a shopping mall in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and a European supermarket. Well, whatever country you come from, there'll be food in here for you. So this is one of many entrances. They've all got the name like 1A or 2A or 3A or 4A written up. So, but anyway, we'll go through here. And they've got the hand sanitizer down there and security's looking at me, so I won't stop. And then they got the screen in front of you, which screens to see if you got a temperature. You know, that's the screen there. Security are watching on green. So this is the display for Chinese, you know, Chinese New Year coming up. So they got all the Chinese stuff. But over in here we've got the Western style supermarket, but they actually sell everything, you know, from plants to everything. So it starts off with, you know, all your indoor plants, you know, I mean, sell everything here to do with your, you know, indoor homes, plants that... Huh? No? Oh, okay, righto. Okay, he's just been told me, so you see, so you can buy some orchids there. No, I'll try, and security just told me no, but I'll just keep on filming around until I'm told to move away from the inside the supermarket. But you can see they sell wall safes, and over here's all the ice cream, and then you got all the household products here for your kitchen and your glassware and your caps. And then you got all your frozen ice creams and your fruit and frozen pizzas, and I'm gonna have to do a bit quick, otherwise security will get me out. So then you got all the milk from New Zealand and Australia, and all your yogurts, just like a normal supermarket at home. And then you got all your frozen vegetables from all around the world. Whatever your country, you'll find you in there. Then you got your Pepsi, and it's just like a normal supermarket where you come from. Got all your drinks and that, but the Coca-Cola is 40 cents, and a can of Sprite is 40 cents, can of beer 60 cents. I can't, you got, we're just like you're walking around at your supermarket at home, and then they got the full range of alcohol here, wines from around the world and alcohol from around the world, Heineken beer, and all your beers from around the world are all there. So it's a little bit quick in here because I don't want them to kick me out before I finish. But once I'm in the mall itself, I can slow down a little bit. But you got all your coffees and all your teas from around the world and the coffees around the world. Just like then you got all your cheeses, from around the world, Swiss and Australian and wherever you come from. It's just like a normal supermarket where you come from. If you're into noodles, they got every available noodles that you ever want, And then you got all your deli meats and your cheeses and your bacon and your sausages and whatever you want. And then we're just like walking around, wherever you come from, anywhere in the world, Western country. And then you got your chicken, and you got all your chicken and your seafoods here, and it's all really, really fresh. It's all dated and expiry dates and everything. And I know I'm going a little bit fast, but I don't want to be kicked out at the last moment till I finish. Then you got the meat section, and you got Australian and New Zealand and American beef and pork, and you just pick it out, whatever you want, and they weigh it. And we're just like a normal supermarket. And then you got all your seafood through here. You got your frogs and your fish. Then you got a salad bar over here. You just weigh it out at, per 100 grams. And then you got lots and lots of Canadian, American salmon here, and seafood, prawns. A lot of the seafood you've probably never seen before here because it's not in your country. And then you can buy all your fish and your octopus and your prawns and your squid and calamari. And here's some people getting Canadian salmon. Here's a Canadian salmon here, which I have no idea what it costs in your country. but it's $2.75 per 100 grams. Yeah, they got it all here. And then you can come and buy live shellfish or seafood here. There's your live oysters, you know, and shellfish and fish. Oysters laid out on the ice and different types of seafood. And I've said this before, don't buy the crabs. They're all juveniles and they've got absolutely no meat on them. I've said it in my previous video. Don't buy any crabs, absolutely no meat on them. Juveniles, and you're only helping the destruction of the crab industry and the Cambodian. And then you've got bacon. I mean, there's just tons and tons of bacon, you know, and it's really, really cheap. 1 kilo, $9.50 for bacon, this type of bacon here. And they got all types of bacon, whatever bacon you like, it's here. $8.50 a kilogram for one I just looked at. I'm trying to do it really, really quick, otherwise they're going to kick me out of the supermarket. So you've got the cellar bar here, and you can just get a container and put whatever fruit or salad you want in it. And the fresh salad works out at 75 cents per 100 grams. And you've got the different types of containers here. You've got a small one and a large one. And you've got your tongs here. And you've got full range of eggs over there. And here's your sauces for your dessert deli bar. And you've got all the different salads already made up, and you just get your tongs and put them in the box and get them weighed. And then you got big range of rice over here, and then you got all your vegetables here, and it's just mind-boggling of what they sell here, you know. A lot of vegetables you've never seen before, and a lot, you know. And then they've got the, you know, if you're living in a hotel that's got a kitchen or somewhere to cook, you can come down and buy your prepaid meals here. I mean, meal, you know, a meal for one or a meal for two, already done up with fish and chicken and the vegetables and everything. You don't have to buy it individually, just buy it all packed up. So if you're living here full-time or part-time or tourist, you want to eat something at home and you're able to be able to cook it, then come here. I mean, they've just got everything here, and then it's just mind-boggling of what they, you know, what they actually sell on here. I mean, yeah, I'm from Australia, and they sell more different types of products in this supermarket than the supermarkets I used to go to in Brisbane and Cairns and Melbourne. They sell, you know, a much wider range of different products. You know, I'm just trying to, I know I'm going a little bit fast and to be a bit blurry, but otherwise, and then you buy all your vegetables, you know, all your Asian vegetables and everything, all done up, you know, in packets to take away. And then you got the, if you like durian, yeah, you got the whole durian, or you can buy it here. And it's really, it's one of the most expensive fruits in the world, durian. And if you haven't tasted it before, they're banned in all hotels, and you know, the thing is, if you take your durian back and security, okay, sorry. He just told me, but I'll tell you the rest about durian as I'm walking around. That you know, once you open it up and start eating it, it smells sweet. And then the next day, all your curtains and your fabric and your bedding smells like a dead dog. Absolutely shocking, and everything has to be stripped down and cleaned. But anyway, we've just come out of the supermarket, and there's like a big pharmacy here. And here's the trolleys for the thing, and then you can buy like your fruit baskets, you know, and all your different fruits. So that's the supermarket there, and they've just got the normal checkouts like any checkouts got in the supermarkets around the world. So that's the Western style supermarket. And then over here we've got shops that are up above on the second and third floor that bring their stuff down and put it out for sale. You know, so every week there's a changeover of different shops that can come down here and put their products on display. And instead of going upstairs, you know, you got all your, you know, every electrical appliance you can think of, you know, all your luggage and everything. But as I said before, really expensive here, cheaper to buy it at the markets. But go on a bit further in the supermarket, you got, you know, I mean, look at this. Every electrical thing that you can think of is here. And then they got these people selling these massage chairs, you know. It's one of those things you sit in it and think, oh, that's good, and you take it home after paying for that pink one there, and they're about, you know, over $1,000, and you know, and you use it once or twice, and then it just sits in the garage covered over, or you sell it. And then you got a French visa right throughout Phnom Penh, this company here. And then you got another entrance where you park your car over there, and you come in that entrance. And then you've got, if you're a tourist and you're coming to Eon Mall, they've got a really nice, I can't film? Okay. I'll have to try and get, they've got Krispy Kremes here. And if you're a tourist come to Aeon Mall number 1, and if you live in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and you don't know about it, down towards the toilets down here, they've got an Australian post office. So you bring all your goods down here, and you can send it off with a tracking number, or send it by sea mail, trucks, whatever, you know, you want to sell it, send it. They'll send it by, you know, anything. They'll pack it up for you. You can't pack it up and bring it here. They have to see what you're sending from Cambodia. So bring it here. They pack it all up in the different boxes and send it off. And then you've got lots of ATMs here. And then you've got the men's and women's toilets on the ground floor. Every floor's got men's and women's toilets. And you've even got the children's toilets, you know, with everything for, you know, for little boys and little girls, you know. So they've got their own toilets, children's. And then you've got the adult ones over there. And we'll just go down this little sideway here, and you've got Air Asia here. So if you're looking for some really cheap airfares, you can book through, instead of going through an agent, you can go direct to Air Asia. So you save, you know, agents' fees and all that type of stuff. So that's on the ground floor at Eon Mall number 1, Air Asia. So you can book direct cheaper than buying them online if you're in Cambodia or Phnom Penh. Got some more teller machines. And then you got all these different stores around here. You know, that's a Western Union up there. We're in a little side alley, and I'll try and get back onto my main thing before security stops me again. But you know, get little flowers and knickknacks here, and I'll just get back onto the main. See, that's another entrance here, but you park your car out there and come in here. So I'll go onto the main the main thorough there, and I'll try and do the food court when I go out. There's 3 floors here, so I'll see how far I can get. So you got all these, you know, modern department stores here, and you got upstairs really expensive here, you know. There is a reason why all these shops are here and why they usually don't have any customers but still stay here and pay really high rents. There is a reason, but I can't say it on YouTube why all these stores are here. And you can see they got no customers and they never sell anything. You got all the all the stores here. You know, like Timberland, all the well-known brands, you know. I know it's a bit, you know, I'm doing it really quickly, but you know, security keep on, you know. You're not allowed to film in here. You got Adidas here. And then you got this one here. You got Bonnier. Calvin Klein, and you'll never see anyone in there buying anything, but there is a reason why they still, you know, still operate. We've got what's in here. We've got oh well, now you've got the shop here, the this one here, company here. You got all these shops through here. Gucci, you know, perfumes and all the well-known brands. I mean, I know I'm doing it really quickly, and the security keep on stopping me, you know. So I try and get the whole, you know, shopping centre in, and I'll have to keep on staffing and stopping. You know, Jelly Bean shoe shop, you know, they sell, you know, junk. And we'll go up the elevator here to the 2nd floor, which is the food court. Oh well, the you know, the restaurants, I should say. And so this is Aeon Mall number 1. There's also a number 2 and the building a number 3. No, they're all empty. There's no one, you know, really shops here. There is a reason. I'll go up the elevator to the 2nd floor where, you know, the restaurants are. We'll go up the elevator. Hopefully, you know, got all these different, like Flying Bird that sell, you know, electric scooters and car, you know, electric scooters, electric cars for children, go-kart. They sell everything here. I gotta just keep on moving. Then you got a place called Lock and Lock that sells everything for the kitchen, you know, everything imaginable for the kitchen. But you can see there's no customers, and there's a reason why there's no customers. You know, and then you got this, you know, these sell, you know, everything, you know, widescreen TVs and everything. They won't let me in here, but there's some of the TVs on just, you know, without going in. You know, this one is $2,199. It's the latest crystal 4K TV. So they sell, you know, everything. You know, computers and mobile phones, and it's called that there. And then you got the mobile phones over here, you know, every brand of, you know, you can think of. If someone bought a scooter having trouble with it. Oh, no, stop. But you got Oppo and Apple and all your computers and everything. Yeah. I don't want to stop. And then you got Toys and Me, you know, everything for the children, and you can see there's no customers. One thing I you know, if you're coming to Phnom Penh Cambodia and come to Aeon Mall, come up to what I've just done. Come to this place here. This is probably the only shop that sells everything made in Cambodia. You know, that's not made in China, or the labels been changed over, like made in, you know, Bangladesh, and they've cut the labels out and put made in Cambodia. This store here sells everything. And one of the good things is they sell, you know, Cambodian rum and alcohol made in Cambodia. So if you're coming here, it's called Amazing. I did a video on it a while ago, Amazing Cambodia. So this is probably their only store that you pick up some stuff unique. All the other ones are, we've still got another floor to go up, and we're just been down that lower floor there, and we've got these bedding stores here, which these bedspreads are absolutely, you know, ridiculous price. You know, some of them you could, you know, buy the double bed and all your bedroom furniture just for the price of a bedspread. And then you got the, you know, the one store that sells the Apple store here. All your Apple phones and iPhones and computers. But I've got to be careful. And then you got, that's not a bad store over there. Everything's $1.99. You know, it's like a $2 shop. And, you know, they sell some good stuff if you're here and you want, you know, needles and threads, or some buttons, or a zip, or, you know, something, a lock for your thing. You can come here and they sell everything like that for $1, $2 store. Just like you have in America, Australia, New Zealand. Got an iPad here shop, and you can see none of the shops have got customers in it. And there is a reason. Got an IBIC, which sells everything to do with, you know, like pens and papers and everything for school children and backpacks, and they sell them in there, and kids' chairs and tables. And then you got the Cha Time coffee shop here. And they're doing a lot of alterations because when COVID-19 hit, you know, a lot of, you know, they just closed it down. They kept the shops here, but they just closed the section down and put them downstairs. because there wasn't many people here, because the average Cambodian can't afford to shop here. So we got these stores through here, and usually the stores here along the front, but they're redoing this section through here. Now you got Puma. The Puma store, you'll see no one in there. You know, it's like buying a bar of gold in there. Those shoes over there, I mean, it's just, there is a reason. I'll let you know in a minute. Then you got Brown's outlet, which is closed. You got a coffee shop here. You got Kids Park that sells clothing for children, Puma, and then you got Puma gear for children, and then you got the Brown's outlet. And then you got a smart shop, you know, if you want to, you know, upgrade, you know, buy a new phone, you can buy a phone there, or top up your phone if you've got a smart SIM card. But all these clothing shops are all empty. You know, we look downstairs here, there's no one here, and they're all open. As you can see, Brown's outlets. And you got this brand here. I know I'm walking quickly, but you know, security keep on stopping me. Got the Croc shop over there that sell the original Crocs, not the, you know, the fake ones. And there's another $2 shop over there that sells everything to do with kitchen and bathrooms, and everything's $2. So that's like a $2 shop that sells everything for, you know, your bathroom, you know, inside your bedroom or everything. It's a $2 shop. But we got, before I go upstairs to the other floor where the restaurants are, I'll just go around here. You know, this company has just moved in, and they've got two stores. One on the ground floor and one on the top floor. You know, you all know what that brand is there. You know, so they've got two stores, got one down below and this one here, and you can see there's no one in the shop. There is a reason. And I'll just go upstairs to the elevator. I'm sorry it's a bit wobbly, and there's a security guy there, he's going to stop me, and then I'll just film him when I go past him. But you got another big department store here that sells shoes and handbags and cosmetics, and you know, and that's the name. It's called Eon Mall, A-E-O-N, and this is number one. And they sell all the exotic perfumes and, you know, at terrible prices, you know, absolutely shocking. You know, Revlon and all the names that you know, and perfumes and woman stuff. And then you got the face shop, and that's an entrance where you come up, park your car up onto this floor. And we'll go up the elevator, and there's really nice clean toilets here, you know, like you could eat your dinner off the floor, absolutely, you know, cleaner than your own home. So they're on every floor with the children's toilets and the adults, and and there's security everywhere. So, you know, it's good for good. But we'll go up the elevator to the next floor where the restaurants are. They've got a thing here to stop you taking your thing up, so we'll go up here, but I'll switch it off and film when I get to the top. Right, there's another shop here, home appliance, and that's the name of the Eon Mall shopping centre. But this one here sells, you know, children's toys and children's clothing and push chairs and, you know, strollers and perfumes and mobile phones and widescreen TVs as big as, you know, you can imagine. I can't really go in there because they'll ban me. But that's an 8K TV, $2,399 US for an 8K, you know, whatever. And they got them all in different sizes and different brands. And you got Texas chicken, which is really cheap if you're looking for a cheap meal up here at Aeon Mall. So they got all the, you know, as you can see, they got all the, you know, all the 21st century gear here. People think Cambodia and Phnom Penh's a third world country. Well, you can see that, you know, it's not. It's coming to the 21st century. And I'll show you some prices for the Texas chicken. If you're coming here to Eon Mall and you don't want to eat the food court, I'll show you on the way out. You know, they've got some really, you know, it's not expensive. There's a couple set for, you know, $10 US, and that's what you get, you know, for $10. And it's just like there's no McDonald's in Cambodia. No McDonald's in Cambodia, which is probably a good thing. But Texas chicken, and then they got all the others. And so before COVID-19, all they were food outlets over there, you know, individual ones. So they've closed that area down because, you know, the tourists are just not, you know, here like they were before COVID. This is like Ringheart, you know. Most of these are all foreigners eating here, not Khmer. And there was an Australian little bar in here that sold Australian beers and New Zealand beers, but they were like little individual owners, not like the shop owners that are here. They got the real shops, and why they can operate with no customers is a reason. And, you know, there's a few people up here. I'm sorry I'm going slow and fast, and it's a bit shaky, but you know, keep on security, keep on stopping me, and I don't like to film people close up. There's a pepper lunch place here, and then you got the local Cambodian, or it was Thailand, Cat Amazon. You know, they sell cheap coffee, about a quarter of the price of Starbucks, you know. Same coffee, you know, same everything, just paying for the name. And then you've got the Black Canyon Cafe here. I ate here once and never returned. You know, the food I got I didn't like. I like eating an old leather boot. I think an old leather boot, working boot, it would have tasted better and been more tender than the steak they served me. So you got all these different restaurants around here. But we're coming to one of the good points of Eon Mall number, or all the Eon Malls. But Eon Mall number 1 we're at now, instead of Eon Mall number 2. Then you've got the pizza company and KFC. they're all here. But McDonald's is not in here. It's like it's like Russia, no McDonald's. And then you got the dream games, you know, for the kids. And adults. And then you got this one here, that's, you know, Cambodian, but same as like McDonald's, same setup. This is on the 3rd floor, and then you got Burger King up here. So they're all here except McDonald's. So you got Burger King here. Exactly the same with unlimited drinks with your meal. You get one, you know. 12,000, that's $3 because there's 4,000 real per dollar. So that's $3 for that meal there. Yeah, that's the $3 meal there. And then they got the $1.90. So you got your unlimited drinks over there. Then you got Dairy Queen, they're here. And you got the dream things for the kids and adults. I've been in there sometimes. And then you got, you know, all the downstairs where we've just come from down here. But the best part, the best part is the major cinema complex. Oh, you got a sushi train where it's $10 per head, or $10.80 per head, and the train goes round, you know, with all the food on. You just grab the plates as it goes by you, and unlimited sushi, drinks, ice cream. You know, if you're really, really hungry, $10, you can eat a lot for 10, you know, unlimited for $10. So you got your own little stove and everything on your table, and all the food comes around the conveyor belt, and there's prawns and seafood and crabs and whatever you think of in there, and you just grab the plate and cook it in front of you on the table. But this is the best place, major cinema. I'll just go in just before, I hope I can, before I get kicked out by security. They've actually got a bowling alley up here. It's actually just inside the cinema. I've been in here before, but if you haven't seen the video, they've got the bowling alley here with all the, you know, the laneways. Before I get kicked out, I'll just see if I can film the alleyways. You buy your tickets over there. I'm sorry I'm being so quick, but you know, otherwise you know, security comes. So there's all your bowling alleys there. So it's up on, it's called Blue O, up on the 3rd floor, and you've got all your, you know, your score, you know, screens up the top here. But you know, it's up by the cinema complex. But the best thing about the cinema is that if you're white and over about 30, you can say you're a pensioner, and you can see the latest releases for $3. Yeah, $3 for the latest release movies. And they've got actually like 12 cinemas in this complex here, 12 cinemas, and they show all the latest releases. So if you're not a pensioner, it's $4. So if you're white and you're about 30, just say, oh, I'm a pensioner, I want pensioner rates. And they've got really, really nice seating, and upstairs you go. Once you buy your ticket, you go upstairs in the corner over there, and there's another huge lounge area. You sit down waiting for your movie. There's Avatar. They're bringing Avatar back for like a second run for the people that haven't seen it, like the young children that haven't seen it. So come here, get in here for $1 and see the latest releases. They're bringing back Avatar, you know, for the children that, you know, that have grown up a little bit older and want to see it. So they bring back a lot of, you know, films, you know, like Avatar that were done a few years ago, and they just bring them back for a week just to show, you know, parents can bring their parents saw Avatar like what, 3 years or 4 years ago, and then the kids can come and see it. So they bring little back releases and some you know, in these cinemas here. But this is what's showing, you know, today. You know, summer in Khmer, and summer. But here's the prices down here. Now, if you're coming here, if you wanted to see it in 3D, now these are the prices down here. So as I said, that's $4, you know, 4,000 real per dollar. So they'll see $4 Friday to Saturday in 3D. Sunday on the holidays is, you know, 23 real thousand, which works out at $5.50. But if you say you're a pensioner and you're over about 30 years old, you'll get in for $3. If you want to see the latest releases and you're in Phnom Penh Cambodia at the time on holiday, the VIP movies includes food. So you get a selection of food, you know, big like a restaurant, and they bring it to your table inside the movie theatre. So that's $12 with a full meal and beer and wine and everything. There's only about 60 seats in the whole cinema, you know, and they all go around a table and you watch the movie. In the weekends, if you come in the weekends, it's like $15 a head. That's what a VIP is. I don't know if you have them in your country. But you sit in like revolving chairs and a 4DX. Not many countries in the world have got 4DX. If you want to see what a 4DX movie is, you have to look at it on YouTube. And Cambodia is one of the few countries in the world that has actually got 4DX. You can see the prices here for the average Cambodian. You know, it's really expensive, but 4DX has got the 7 senses. So I saw the movie with Brad Pitt, Fury, with the, you know, in the war, driving a tank, and every time he fired the tank, the film, the cinema filled up with the smell of coal, you know, the smell of the powder from the you know, firing the tank. And when he opened the hatch and put his head out, the cold fan started up and all your ears was freezing, and you know, you got cold. And if you walk up to, you know, like walking through flowers, you can smell the flowers. If you come up to a female and talking to her, that's on the movie, you know, you can smell her perfume. And if you're running through, or the tank was going through the water and splashing, you are getting water on your face. And if it rains, you get, you know, droplets of, you know, coming down on top of your head on the movie theatre. And if it's windy, your hair and everything will be blowing around. So it's got all the 7 senses, and it's called 3DX, or sorry, 4DX. So if you want to see it, you'll have to YouTube it, have a look what 3DX. And they're really, really expensive, the theatres to build, really, really expensive. And Cambodia is one of the very few countries in the world that have actually got 4DX. So just YouTube search 4DX, and you'll see what happened. If you're running through the grass, you can feel the grass around your feet. There's things that come out underneath your chair. And everyone has got their own individual chair, like a big lazy boy chair. So if it's a car chase, you know, your chair's moving around, you know, like, you know, when you turn a corner, you're almost flung out. There's warning signs. You have to be 16 years old and not pregnant and suffer from heart complaints, or have a heart monitor, or anything like that. You can't go into the movies, into a 4DX movie. So here's just the normal movie. Tickets, 12,000 real. We'll see what it is. $3, but if you're a pensioner over 30, $2. See, they're showing Avatar that's coming next month, and it's one that was released, I don't know how many years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. They bring it back for 1 week, for the children that were too young to see it in the first time. So every month they bring back old, 4 or 5 movies that were made like a few years ago, and they bring them back just for 1 week for another. But Avatar number 4 is here, and I see it's been advertised for December the 12th, 2022. But today is August the 1st. August the 1st, Friday, or Thursday, sorry, Friday, August the 1st, 2022. Now we'll go downstairs, and as I go out, I'll film the food court without security. I'm back on the ground floor, and you've got Adidas, and you've got Charles and Keith, and you've got the coffee club, and you've got the other downstairs of H&M here. I've just moved into Cambodia. It'll be completely empty. There'll be no one in there. We're on the ground floor, and I'll try and do the food court before I get. But all the security know me, because I've been here for 18 years, and I'm here all the time, and they actually know me, and I'm actually getting away with a lot where you were being told to leave. I'll try and do the food court without having a final warning. I'm actually getting away with a lot, because I'm here all the time, and they actually know me, but they don't like me filming. Just like management tell them, stop filming. So you've got a huge sushi bar here, absolutely beautiful and really, really cheap. And then you've got all these meals here, and hey?
No live.
Oh, no film?
No live film.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
They just got told off again. But if you're a tourist coming here, this is really, really cheap place to eat on the ground floor, on the food court. They've got Western food like all your burgers and your pizzas, and you've got Sweeney's, for the ice cream shop, and you've got Asian and fast food, and you've got them all here, really, really cheap to eat. But I'll have to go because I'm gonna get told off again. But it's the security management upstairs looking at me doing it, and they're telling all the security guards to tell me to stop. But they actually know me and just trying to do their job. So I'll go it, and I'll go out, and I'm going out to ring a tuk-tuk out of 2A. So if you're ringing a tuk-tuk, you'll have to know what entrance you're going out to film, otherwise the tuk-tuk will go to another entrance. So I'm going to film the tuk-tuk here, so I'll end it here. I'm sorry it was quick, but you can see how many times I was told off, and I got away with a lot. Usually they, take your camera and delete the video from it and tell you to go, leave. But I've been here for 18 years in September, and I get away with a lot in Cambodia and Phnom Penh filming that most people, can't do. So I'll leave all my comments down below this video, and if you want to know anything more about why the shops are empty, if I can do a quick explanation, like putting your jeans in the washing machine and you forget about your wallet, and when the washing is all finished you open it up and you've got clean money and you put it back in your wallet. So if you put 2 and 2 together, and who, I can't say on YouTube who owns the Eon Mall shopping complexes, which are right throughout most of the world, you know. I can't really tell you who owns them on YouTube, but they operate all these, you know, these shops in here and can afford to have no one in the shops. But anyway, I'll leave all my comments down below and my WhatsApp number, and if you want to contact me, send me a personal message or just leave me a comment down below. And I'm sorry this video was done quickly, as you can see the reason why. So this is Mystery Cambodia from Aeon Mall #1, signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe and share. Thank you and goodbye.